Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. ETN gets it on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Ready.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Rip, 23. Take right open. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake, it's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Hauled in left side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The Jags bringing out the dime look. Third down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Love from the gun. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On red.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Red on red. Hey, kill! Kill! 11. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, run!
They've got a man in motion.
Think right. Red.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So no return on that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go. It's hot.
They go right back to ETN. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. ETN again. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On the jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
11, Agate. Decent 24. Here we go, sir.
From the 38. Complete. It's Ingram. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
13, Lou.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's trying to push the field. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's going deep this time. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19.
Love now. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here we go, here we go. Set go. Go.
First down throw. Here's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Tag. Hut, hut.
Watson coming in motion right. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Jacobs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
All right, let's go. Go, go. There's a hot.
Now it's Lawrence. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be their football. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19-18.
Here's Love to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Packers looking down a very long field. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To the air with Love. He's on the move. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that is felt right there with that INT.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Go, go! Hey, I'm gun. It's hot!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connection made. Travis Etienne. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ralph! Go, let's go! Street! Silver!
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Hey, go! 30 left! Here we go, son.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Think right, open.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Ryan! Hey, kill! Here we go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll throw it. Headed out right. And he's not going to get back to the line here. They got there and forced him out.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Jaguars launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They stick with Jake. He loses the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. Huh. Let go.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Tag. Head the street, head the street. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Works his way to the 35. Has room down the left sideline. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Got it, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey. 11. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
All right, let's go. Sink right. 11, Agate. Red.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Red, 23. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On red. Hot.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Fred on red. Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights.
Hey,
They're at the 30.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. Packers pick it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Packers football to start the 4th in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go! Ready, go!
Slot man in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Handoff running right, Jacobs. And this run gets across the 20 to about the 21. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Shut up!
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set! Ready, hut!
Watson coming in motion right. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. It's a 4-yard gain, 4th and 3 upcoming. The Packers send out their punting unit. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Ready up!
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! It's hot!
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go! Hurt! Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go! Red.
Now Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Jacobs with it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Packers nearing their 6th win this season. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
They'll send him over right. This is Jacobs running left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.